Hey guys, Turtleking here, and I'm back with another video on another day. I know, it's weird, right? I've got consistent uploads for a few days now. So I am starting something new right here. I've been wanting to do this for a while. For not a while, for a few days. I thought of this and I was just like, hey, this is a good idea. This is gonna be fun. So I'm doing it now, and I hope you guys enjoy. It's gonna be kind of like a tutorial-ish kind of thing on Star Wars: The Old Republic. It's going to be a Let's Play and a tutorial. And so I hope you guys find it helpful if you're playing this game but you don't know what you're doing. So yeah. But this is like one of my all-time favorite games, probably my favorite game of all time. And it's just, I've played it since before it came out. Like, I pre-ordered it, so I got a month early access. And I was subscribed to it for years. And my years. This is just like the 5th or 6th year anniversary, so I was subscribed to it for 2 or 3 years, and then I unsubscribed from it, and then a couple months ago, about a year ago, I subscribed back to it for a while, but now I don't have a subscription to it anymore. But basically, we're at the new character creation start screen, which they just released this Knights of the Eternal Throne expansion. And I have not played that yet. I have played Knights of the Fallen Empire, but not all of it, just like a few chapters. And I've been playing this game for a long time, but I actually only have like 2 characters level cap, and I didn't get them to level cap until like earlier this year, late last year, or maybe it was mid last year. I don't know, but and they were new characters that I created, and I've only beaten those 2 storylines. And that's the Jedi Knight and the Sith Warrior, and that was fun. But I'm not going to be playing either of those classes. I'm going to be playing a different class that was actually my original starting class, and I think that's going to be fun. But basically, this is the character creation screen right now, and you have 3 options to start off your story. The Knights of the Eternal Throne expansion, the new one, Knights of the Fallen Empire, which was the one that came out before Eternal Throne, and leads into that one, and then the base game, which, if you're not really a words, the level boosting means that you can go to the game store and purchase like these level boosts, so you'll start out at the level cap, and or the appropriate level. I don't know if I'm sure they increase the level cap, probably 5 levels is what they usually do for Eternal Throne, so yeah. But anyways, you would buy that, or if you're a subscriber, I think you get one for free, and then you're able to start a new story on those 2. And then obviously, since we don't have it, and this is going to be kind of like a tutorial, then we're going to start on the base game. And yeah, I hope this is I'm not good at speaking. I think this will be fun. So we're gonna go down here and just create a new character. And now we gotta pick between the Sith or the Galactic Republic. And so I'm just gonna show you the classes. Now the way that the game is set up, there's hold on a second, this is new. Did they I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, this is completely new to me. I just found this out, but I know what they did, and I'm rather upset. But whenever the game first came out, the level cap was 50. There still are. So what's still the same is that there are 4 starting worlds. There used to be 8 classes. 16 subclasses, not subclasses, advanced classes, which we'll get to in a second, and then, there were, for every advanced class, there was 3 skill trees, so that made 48 in total, so you had, like, literally over 48 ways to play the game, and it's fun, to me, but now it looks like you start, and before it used to be that you get your advanced class at level 10, you have to go to the fleet, you have to do a quest, and you go talk to this person. It's like a story thing. It just, you don't have to do anything for it. It's all at the same place. And just go talk to a person. They tell you what the advanced class is, what they do, and then you choose the path that you want. But for your starting planet, you are always just one or another class. And the 4 starting worlds are Korriban, Korriban, Nalhutta, Tython, and Ord Mantell. And so the Trooper and the Smuggler would start out on Ord Mantell, and the Jedi Knight, Jedi Consular would start out on Tython, and then the Sith Inquisitor and Sith Warrior would start out on Korriban, and then the Bounty Hunter Imperial Agent start out on Nalhutta. But now what they have it set up is, and before this, there you could just do the advanced class without doing the story. But I always did it because that's the way that it was whenever I started playing the game, and so you could like get it before you got off world. But now it looks like that you start off with your advanced class and you never have your base class, and I don't like that because it takes away from like the original thing that the game was going for. Now there's 16 separate classes basically instead of 8 classes and then advanced classes with those 8 classes. Now it's just a bunch of different classes, which was what it originally was going to be, but then they decided to change that, and now I guess they changed their mind about changing their mind. So, yeah. But basically, the Sith Warrior is like, there's 2 different ones for him, and that's the Marauder and the Juggernaut. First, the 8 base classes are Sith Warrior, Sith Inquisitor, Bounty Hunter, Imperial Agent, and then for the Republic side, it's Smuggler, Trooper, Jedi Knight, Jedi Consular. For the Sith Warrior, the Marauder is, I believe, yes, the Marauder is dual blade wielding. He has 2 lightsabers, goes through, he's not a tank, he wears medium armor, they wear medium armor, and they're DPS. And the Juggernaut wears heavy armor, and they're a tank, and they only have 1 lightsaber, but they can take a lot of damage. For the Inquisitor, there's the Sorcerer and the Assassin. The Sorcerer is, I was playing with on a different server, and I don't know which I like better for the Sith. I think I probably like the Sorcerer better, but you can summon a lot of lightning. You feel like Palpatine, like, it puts Palpatine to shame. That's how much lightning you can summon. But you can go a healing route with the Sorcerer or DPS, and you can dish out a lot of damage and do a lot of heals too. You can kill enemies before they even get to you, which you're a Sith with a lightsaber, but your main weapon is the Force. You use lightning and you're ranged. And the Assassin is the exact opposite. They have a double-bladed lightsaber like Maul, and they go around. They have stealth, and they just, they chop things up and kill them. And they're actually tanks, but they can only wear light armor, which is interesting. Then for the Bounty Hunter, you have the Power Tech and the Mercenary. The Power Tech is the I lost the word for a second. Is the tank. So they wear heavy armor and they do a bunch of different stuff with their technology. As you can see here, there's flamethrowers. They're like a one-man army. And the Mercenary, which I'm not sure if they wear... Hold on. They changed that too, didn't they? Yes, they did. Anyways, the Mercenary, I can't remember if it's heavy or if it's medium armor that they wear, but they're DPS based and healing based as well. Or maybe Power Tech can also heal. I don't know. One of them can heal. And then for the Imperial Agent, you've got the Operative and the Sniper. And what these are, the Operative is more like a stealth kind of guy and an up close and stabby with vibro blades and stuff. And then the Sniper is more of a hang back. He's got more range than anybody else in the game. You can, like, just destroy people from far off. They don't even know you're there. And yeah, those are the classes and advanced classes for all of, yeah. So we're gonna go back and go on to the Republic side of things. And so for the Republic, do like the changes of the something else. That's yeah. But you got the Jedi. You have the Jedi Knight for the Republic, and for the Jedi Knight, the two advanced classes are the Jedi Guardian and the Sentinel. And all these are pretty much copies of the other classes with a few tweaks, and like obviously play style and all that kind of stuff. So the Guardian is basically the Juggernaut of the Guardian's like the Juggernaut, and the Sentinel is like the Marauder. And then for the Consleur, the Sage is like the Sorcerer, and the Shadow is like the Assassin. Smuggler, Gunslinger is like the Mercenary, and then the Scoundrel's like the Power Tech. But no. Smuggler is based off Operative. I'm sorry. Smuggler, the Gunslinger is like the Assassin, and the Scoundrel is like the Operative. And the Smuggler, though, carries pistols instead of a big rifle. And the Trooper, which is what we're going to be doing, has the Commando and the Vanguard. And the Commando is like the Mercenary, and the Vanguard is like the Power Tech. The Commando has a big chain gun and is a healer, and can be a healer, but also can be a tank if you need one. And the Vanguard is straight up just tank, just take damage and dish out as much in kind. So we're gonna be going with a Trooper, and I didn't think I'd have to make this decision so soon. I didn't even think about the advanced class that I wanted for it, because I didn't think I would be getting here until a few more episodes. My original playstyle was Commando, so that's probably what we're going to go with. But the one I got the farthest with is Vanguard, because I found out that I like tanking better. But because I like taking a lot of damage, I don't like just like it. I like having a big gun, but at the same time, I also like taking a lot of damage. I feel like I could probably build a Commando around that, because I'm not sure. Hold on. Okay, heavy armor. Okay, we're gonna go with the Commando, because that's what I want to do. And so now, by the way, all of the stories are based on the class, not the advanced class, or the species, or even the faction. It's all based off of the thing. It's all based off of the class. So the Trooper has its own story, Smuggler has its own story, Consular has its own story, Knight has its own story, Warrior has its own story, Inquisitor has his own story, Bounty Hunter has his own story, and Agent has his own story. And so these are all the races. You have to be a subscriber to have some of them unlocked, which I think is kind of stupid, but then again, it is just cosmetic. I have this Torgura unlocked because I bought them throughout my account, because that was the only, because I was a subscriber at the time, so I had all these unlocked, and I was just like, oh, okay. And it's really stupid though, because all these are, except for Torgura and the Cathar, are from the base game. Like whenever the game launched, you could place everything. But then again, that was you had to be a subscriber then. But even after that, oh, I forgot to cover account types. Account types, there's 3 different kinds. There's free to play, preferred status, and subscriber. Subscriber, obviously, you got the most benefits. You get some you get, I think, like 500 cartel coins a month. You have unlimited access to everything in the game, and you just like don't have that many restrictions at all, and like you have no restrictions. And then preferred status, which is what I am, you have to have purchased something about this game, whether it have been subscribers or anything else, and you get all of your, finally you have all of your character slots unlocked. You get access to more things. You get to go above level 20. Or maybe you can with a free-to-play too. I don't know. But I know free-to-play you only have like 2 slots and it's a lot of restrictions. And that's all that I know about that. And you can't like group up until you get to level 10. But one thing I don't like about preferred status or free-to-play is that whenever you hit level 20, your progress, like your level progress, slows down, and your credits being gained for missions, they just slow down so much. And before in this game, you had to complete like every single side quest, and you still do to a point, but they've gotten a lot better with it, especially with like events with more experience points and everything like that. But it's just, that's the only tedious part to me. And this beginning part, I've played the crap out of the beginning of this game, and so yeah, we're probably gonna go through all the side quests and all of that. But yeah, there's the. I'm gonna see if I can just. I'm pretty sure I can remember this. There's human, Zabrak, cyborg. Oh no, it says it right there too. The Maryland, the Chiss, the Cathar, the Rataka, I don't really know how to pronounce that. Sith Pureblood, Twi'leks, Zabraks, which are different for both. Huh. Okay. That's for... Okay. And then the Mirlukas. Used to be like the Zabrak. The reason I was saying that was because the Zabraks used to be different for the Republic and the Empire, but now the Imperial one you can unlock and play that anywhere. And that's kind of cool. But, yeah. So... we're going to be... you can't equip helmets or anything, it's the Torgruda, so I want to be someone I can equip a helmet with. We're gonna be a cyborg, that sounds pretty cool.
As a soldier of the Republic, it's my duty to help.
And now here's all of your customization stuff. There's not a whole lot, but you can make them very unique, and you don't really see the same character twice. Because there are enough options to where you can make a character really unique. So we're just going to set everything to 1 here. And it takes me a long time in character customization. So I'm going to be here for a while, but I will let you power of editing. Boosh! Okay, wait, so before I continue on here on creating my character, I just remembered this, but these little things over here that are the extra little blue marks, those are from having like unlocks, cosmetic unlocks from the cartel market, and they're purely cosmetic. So yeah, I've unlocked them because I think I paid for them at some point. So yeah. Okay, back magical power of editing again. Yeah, boom. Okay, and we're back to this, and this is the character that I created. As you can see, I decided to go back to a human instead of a cyborg because I realized that the cyborgs for the Republic don't look nearly as cool as they do for the Imperials. The Imperials, they just look so much cooler. You can have like red eyes and all that kind of stuff, but the Republic, it's just kind of boring. You can have like an eye patch and like a couple of implants right there. It doesn't really look that cool in my opinion. And plus you can have like tattoos and stuff as a Republic soldier. So this is the guy that I made, Turtle King. That's gonna be the name of him because yeah. But yeah, it logged me out for inactivity, and I was in the middle of creating my character, so I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and click the play on this, but I'm gonna cut out the opening text crawl thing because that's definitely gonna be copyrighted stuff. So yeah, and another story. I already know the story for him, for soldiers, because the troopers, because I play them all the time, and I will share that with you at some point. And by that I mean whenever we get to the first cutscene. So yeah, magical power of editing again. Boom. Okay, so I forgot that I could just completely skip over that whole thing. So let us press the space bar and begin. Oh, that's a gun. That is a gun I have never seen before.
There's not a feeling in this galaxy like riding a 100-ton walker right through the middle of a combat zone. Huh, kid?
Approaching Droliad village, sir. Scope shows small arms fire and enemy movements in all quarters. Separatists are definitely moving on the objective.
Another beautiful day on Ord Mantell. You excited, kid? Nervous? You know, you're the first new entry to Havoc Squad in some time.
I was born for this.
I've got nothing to be nervous about. Fighting is my life.
Confidence. I like it. Getting tapped for Havoc Squad at your age is nothing to sneeze at. I'm Lieutenant Bex Kolos, but everyone in Havoc calls me Gearbox. We're a tight unit. You'll like it with us. Let me tell you why we're here. The Separatists have nabbed the Republic bomb off a downed transport, a serious bomb. One of those orbital strike numbers. There's no telling where these grimy bushwhackers have hidden the thing. They have popular support and hideouts everywhere. Finding this bomb won't be easy.
We can handle
No
this.
mission is too tough for Havoc Squad.
Hope you're right, kid. That bomb goes off and the whole island's one big crater. You'll get a full op brief once we reach Fort Garnick. For now, just sit back and...
Code Red! We've been hit by an AP missile and a shoulder launcher from somewhere in the village! Everyone, hold it!
Driver! Driver! Blasted, he's down. Backwater Separatists aren't supposed to have armor-piercing missiles. They'll tear up every convoy that passes through here.
So let's take them out.
The Separatists want trouble, let's give them some.
Sounds good to me, kid. Fixing things is my specialty, kid. I'm nowhere near the fighter you are. I'll stay and get this walker moving again. You'll disable the Separatist missile launchers. Understood?
Got it.
Understood, sir.
Separatists will probably have their missile launchers piled together in a cache somewhere in the village. You can bet that cache will be heavily guarded. Find the cache, disable the missile launchers, and then double time it back here. Got it, Sergeant?
I hope the Seps brought plenty of body bags. They're gonna need them.
Good luck out there, kid.
Okay, and as you can see, this is just like tutorial stuff. Oh, I don't need that. I'll explain everything as we go along. I might need to read that, but I'll read that on another one of my characters. Again, that's just more stuff. Any person who's played an MMO or... Oh, they clean that up a lot. Okay, so there's some new stuff here for me too, but oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm so glad that they did that. Okay, so this bar up here used to be like something that would go along like this whole screen right here and then down like to right here, and it was so cluttering, and I don't understand why they did that, but let me just set up the quick bars here. Boop. Is that? Oh, that's new, and I like that. See, some things that new that they do, I don't like at all. And then other things, like this, are awesome, because the layout used to be, over here, you can't see, over here, these bars would go like, which you can customize your interface, by the way. You can go to interface editor and then drag a bunch of stuff around, all that good stuff. But this is new and I like it. And oh, they took that out. I'm both unhappy and sort of happy that they did that. But what they took out, I think, if I can, I don't want to be that, I want to, okay. So I'm just going to leave this video here because right off the bat there's a bunch of stuff to kind of cover. But first I'm going to commit to a thing because I don't want to screw it up. But these are all just these are the 3 sub things I was talking to you about, and we are going to go with either assault specialist or gunnery, and because I'm not a healer. I just don't play that in games. Okay, let's see which one sounds cool. Okay, using the chaos of the battle to their advantage, the assault specialist commandos forte. Isn't it? Assault specialist commandos forte. Loaded to the brim with incendiary ordnance and perforating. That word bolts. The assault specialist's volleys and explosions add to the pandemonium, causing massive damage to their enemies all the while. The gunnery commando specializes in ranged cannon attacks, employing long-range weapons to demolish anyone unlucky enough to be in their sights. Devastating blaster round combinations and relentless assault cannon volleys generate a spectacle of explosive brilliance and transform the commando into a virtual blaster. I like this one better because there's explosives and fire, so we're gonna commit to this one. And then the other one is just a combat medic. It's self-explanatory. And let's use the gun. Generator. Oh, they give you a generator right off the bat too. Okay, so there's some new stuff that I'm gonna have to explore too, because some of this is new to me, and so this should be fun. But it's nothing that I can't figure out really quick. And now there's... okay. This is gonna be fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and with that I will leave episode 1 here, and be prepared for episode 2 at some point. I don't know when. I'll have to figure out when I want to upload it, whether it's tomorrow or whatever it is. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And till next time, eat some cheese, pet a turtle, and I'll see you guys next time.